You've been told you need to do keyword research for your business before you start any sort of marketing or building your website, but no one really goes into what that means. So in this video, I'm going to explain how I do keyword research and the tools that I use. So first off, keyword research is literally just working out how people are searching for your business. And marketers will try and make this like super complicated and mysterious process of working these things out. But realistically, all you need to do is think like your perfect customer. So for example, if you're an accountant in Brisbane, then your customer who's looking for your services is most likely in Brisbane and looking for an accountant. So when they go into Google, they're going to type accountant in Brisbane, or Brisbane accountants, or best Brisbane accountants, or top 3 Brisbane accountants. But you'll notice that there's always the Brisbane in there and the accountant. So that's really where we start most of the time, is just taking the location and the service, if it's a location and service business. Now, if you're not in a location, then you need to niche down your search terms, because if you're just targeting accountants worldwide, you're not going to have any luck. You're not going to reach those people. You're going to spend way too much on marketing. So you need to niche down. So you can do this again through location, and maybe you don't specifically service a location, but you can still target that with the keywords, because Brisbane is going to be easier to rank for than Australia, and a suburb of Brisbane is going to be easier to rank for than Brisbane. If you want to take location totally out of it, then you need to niche down your actual service that you're offering. So accountant is a very general term. So it might be that you do tax accountancy. So tax accountancy will be a more specific term, but then even tax accountancy is a super competitive keyword. So you might want to take that even further and say tax accountant for XYZ business. So in that example, you could say tax accountant for website designers, or tax accountant for small businesses. So you're trying to bring it down as much as possible to a point where you can actually compete at a significant level, and you're not just going to get lost on the other pages, or you're not going to be just wasting money hitting massive volume keywords. Now, that's kind of easy for me to just spitball those ideas, because I've been doing this for 8 years and helped businesses in 3 continents. So if you want to get some specific systems of how to find keywords, then the best one that I think is to actually go to a competitor that you're wanting to get their kind of client. So maybe you're an accountant in Brisbane and you know that Jimmy's Accountants is doing really well. They've got a lot of clients and they're targeting a very similar demographic to you. Then what you can go do is go to their website and have a look at the title of their pages. So go into their services and see, say it's tax accountants, go into that page and have a look at the title of that page. And that's potentially a really good keyword that you can target. And you might find that it says something like best Burwood accountant. And that's a good indicator that it could be a good keyword to target. I'll just preface that by saying you don't know the volume in that case, and you also don't know if that page is actually ranking, but the chances are you found it because it was ranking, hence it's probably got a bit of SEO going on in the background. And if someone's running SEO, then they've had that keyword research done for their business. So you're kind of hijacking the work that they've done. Now, the other way is if you do have access to a Google Ads account, then you can jump in there and use a keyword planner, and you can watch another video on how to do that. You don't need to actually be running ads. You can get that access to the keyword planner by setting up a free Google Ads account and then just utilizing the planner without actually running ads. And that's the one that we like the best, even though we do have things like SEMrush, which is also another great tool, but it's quite expensive if you're trying to just do this for your own business and you don't have a budget behind you. So Google AdWords Keyword Planner and SEMrush would be the 2 tools if you want to get a little bit more professional. So hopefully this has helped. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.